Hey guys, I wanted to make this video about things that I make at home, the recipes for them that are non-chemical for pregnancy. I make them all the time, but being as that we're pregnant and chemicals tend to not be like the best idea during pregnancy, I thought maybe you guys would enjoy some of these recipes. If you do try them, no matter which one they are, please give me some feedback on it. I would really like to know if other people like them as much as I do. So the first one I want to talk about is face wash, because I know being pregnant we have a lot of breakouts, and the stuff you use at the store, even like your basic apricot scrub, is full of crap. It's just full of chemicals that you can't even pronounce. The best scrub I've ever used is lime or lemon juice, the real stuff, like where you cut the lime or the lemon, and sugar. I use granulated and cane. But you'll find your own balance, whether you like more cane, more granulated, just granulated, and just exfoliate the crap out of your face. And your face comes away so smooth and soft. You see a big difference in your overall appearance on your face. And you just rinse it off. You can do your lips. It doesn't taste bad. There's no chemicals, especially if you use organic, like sugar and fruit, or lime and lemon. The next one is face wash. Crap. It's just crap in the store. It's full of crap, and everything you put on your face or your skin, or you eat or you drink or you smell or whatever, your baby absorbs. And so this really is the best face wash I ever use, and it's all homemade. Egg whites. Just an egg wash. Just beat the egg white until it has some bubble to it, and spread it on your face and let it dry. I tend to put a thicker layer just because I feel like the more that's there, the more it can absorb the crap out of my skin. And let it dry. If it's sensitive, sometimes it might sting a little bit. Just rinse it off, and you can either keep trying and putting less amount on, or just not put it on that area at all. But it's not going to harm you with the sting. I think it's just sensitivity, and with being pregnant, that could be the case with you. But I guarantee you this is the best thing you ever to do your face. When you wipe it off after it dries, you just wash it off with warm water, cold water, whatever. Your face is going to be so smooth, and you are going to see an instantaneous difference in your face. And when you wake up the next morning, you're going to blow your mind at the difference in your face. And then a moisturizer is egg yolk. And do the same thing, just beat it a little bit, wipe it off, let it dry. I don't really use egg yolk that often, but I do use the egg whites and the exfoliator. I probably do that exfoliator once a month, egg white two or three times a month. And now that I'm pregnant, I have some more blemishes, as you can see. And I do it a lot more frequently. I think it would be really bad if I didn't do it more frequently. But it's the most amazing thing ever. The next one is teeth whiteners. I did smoke before I got pregnant this time. And I smoked before Ryder, quit for Ryder, smoked again, quit for this baby. Now I'm done. I won't be smoking ever again. I'm over it. But I have yellower teeth because of it, and wrinkles because of it. And the egg whites and stuff really helps with the wrinkles, honestly. But so a good teeth whitener that's non-chemical, because you definitely don't want to use a teeth whitener while you're pregnant, is baking soda and water. And you make it into a paste, and you brush your teeth with it every day. I'm actually going to do a video starting today on it, and take a picture of my teeth every day till you see the difference. For 6 months, I think I'm going to do it, and I'll do a video every month, and then at 6 months, I'll do a whole collage of all the videos. So, it's awesome. It doesn't taste good, though, so being pregnant, it might make you gag. If that's the case, brush before and after, or just don't do it. But, if you really want a teeth whitener, and you don't want to use chemical ones while you're pregnant, or even not while you're pregnant, check it out. It works. The next one is a carpet deodorizer. I live in a really old apartment, and we have the same carpet in our apartments that they had when they made this apartments 20 years ago, 30 years ago. And it has a musty smell to it. Plus, I have a baby who's not 100% potty trained, and I had a dog who hated pottying outside. And so, especially being pregnant, I can smell it a lot more, especially when I leave the house all day and I come back. Even before I was pregnant, I would leave the house all day, I'd come back, and you'd get that nasty, musty smell. And it drove me nuts. So a really good non-chemical deodorizer is baking soda and essential oils. You don't have to have the essential oils because, it's taking smell away from it. But, there's always some that will be left behind even when you vacuum it up. And so that's where the essential oils come in. But that's optional. Just baking soda will help with the smell immediately. And it's better because if you read the back of the carpet deodorizer at the store, it's full of crap. And when your son or your baby or whatever crawls on it, runs through it, slips on it, slides on it, you fall on it, your grandma falls on it, you sit down, someone steps on it, it just boom, all the stuff, boom, every time someone walks on it. Especially when you have a baby that's crawling on it, they're just inhaling this chemical powder. And so definitely check it out. I really loved making my own. I don't do it so much anymore because it's not very good for your vacuuming. We just got a new vacuum. It's super awesome. But I do it off and on, especially when the smell is driving me nuts. Another one is cleaners. I cannot stand the smell of cleaners. Whether it be kitchen or bathroom or whatever, it drives me nuts. It makes me want to gag, especially being pregnant. More so when I'm pregnant, I feel like I'm inhaling poison. Because, I mean, have you ever had a cleaner and you breathe and you just feel it burn your throat and your nose? And your baby is getting that. Your baby is getting that. And so I make my own cleaners. I started when Ryder was born. And I love them. And I've honestly noticed he doesn't get sick as much as I think other kids do. Probably like 1 out of every 3, I've noticed he gets sick. And I think that's because I'm not destroying every bacteria in my house, but I am disinfecting. And I use, my all-purpose cleaner is vinegar. And so let's say this is the size of your bottle. You want to put about this much vinegar. The rest will be water. You can put essential oils in for smell, and then like 10 to 20 seconds worth of dish soap, like a squeeze of dish soap in there, and just shake it all up. And it's a great all-purpose cleaner. If you were to put like 3 or 4 tablespoons of that into an old Lysol wipe container, and then pull some paper towels and roll them yourselves, not separate, just pull it longwise and then roll. Put them in there. You have homemade wipes, like disinfectant wipes, and it's not chemicals soaking up onto your chicken. And I mean, I use it to disinfect my counter for chicken. I do use a bleach and water solution, probably like once or twice a month, and especially if I have like something that was on the counter for a long time, chicken. I just feel safer doing that, especially with chicken. But everything else, I just use those wipes. Another one is for bathtub. Oh my God, bathtub cleaners smell so bad. They taste so bad. And the fact that you can taste them is not a good thing. And they're just dangerous. I mean, your baby's getting that when you clean your bathroom. And so baking soda and dish soap, you add, however much baking soda you put into a bowl. It doesn't take that much, honestly. I usually use like, probably, I have a Tupperware container about this big. That wide, and I probably fill it halfway full. You just add the dish soap until the baking soda is like thick and creamy, kind of like a frosting. And you just get a rag or a scrubber or whatever you want, and you just put it on the corner and you just wipe it. And as you go top to bottom, when you get to the bottom, wet your towel and wipe off from the top down, and you will be amazed at what comes off of your bathtub without you even scrubbing. If you want to scrub, that's good too, and then eventually re-rinse your bathtub out because baking soda does leave a residue, but it's not a chemical residue. So when you go lay down in the bathtub or take a shower or whatever it is, your baby wants to take a bath, and there's residue. It's not harmful residue. It's just a residue compared to what is left behind when you use scrubbing bubbles. So we got to think about that. Everything we take in is everything our baby gets. Another one, I told you to put the bleach in water. Okay, so the next one is a fabric softener. I use vinegar, and it will not make your clothes smell like vinegar. It will kill pet smells, urine, kids' urine. It's a softener, a whitener, and a deodorizer. And a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons in your laundry should do it. I use a little bit more because I have like a softener concoction I made. It's vinegar, water, and a little bit of dish shampoo to help, because my husband's a mechanic, and so to get the oil out of a lot of the clothes that he uses at home or at work, I use dish soap. And so it's like this little concoction I have, but it works really well. It really does. So I believe that's all I have. I have a recipe for homemade baby wipes if any of you guys are interested, because I know a lot of you are farther along than I am. And I'll eventually make a video for it when I get closer and I start making them. But if you guys want to know them now, let me know and I'll make them. So, thank you, and I will see you soon.